Hi and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So it's been ages since I've picked up the camera. I think it was Ibiza, the last vlog, which was, well, nearly a month ago. But I came back from Ibiza, I still wasn't well, so I just had no motivation to do anything. And I just wasn't feeling the best, but I am feeling better now. So yeah, I just wanted to put an update out there on what's going on with my life. So I've been given the all clear. My old consultant said the surgical mesh that I've got inside me will be fine to be on the irrigation system long term. Obviously I'm at high risk of perforating my bowel doing it, but I'm only allowed to use 700 mils of water. And yeah, so obviously I'm not going to perforate my bowel on purpose, so that's a really positive thing. But then yeah, I'm having a bit of a wobbler. My head's in a bit of a mess actually. I hate it. I never, when the specialist nurse said to me that a lot of people opt for the surgery rather than be on the irrigation system, that made absolutely no sense to me. I couldn't understand why people would do that, but I understand now. I hate it. It's traumatizing. And to be honest, I'm no further forward because it doesn't work all the time. So I still am really limited to what I can eat. I had on Sunday, I was feeling really low because it was on Sunday that I admitted myself that I actually hate doing it. It's traumatic, it's horrible. I get embarrassed for myself that I have to do it. It's vile. I admitted it on Sunday to myself, so I was feeling pretty low. And then I went out, I met my friend and I had it was a homemade healthy granola with yogurt, which for most people that isn't a treat, but for me it was a massive treat. And I was just in agony yesterday, horrific pain in my balls. The irrigation system didn't help me and it's ridiculous. And I spoke to the specialist nutritionist that did my comprehensive stool test about the bad bacteria in my gut, and he asked me to explain the pain that I get. And the pain that I get, he says, that's got nothing to do with the bad bacteria in my gut. The bad bacteria in my gut would cause gas and bloating, which I get all the time. But the pain that I described, he said it's not normal, but I refer to that as my normal because that I'm always in pain after I've eaten, and then sometimes it gets really excruciating to the point where it happened in Ibiza airport on the way back home. The pain is so bad, I'm ugh, and I nearly collapse. But generally it after about 45 minutes to an hour it does start to settle. If I don't, then I have to go to hospital. It happened when I was down in Wales. My dad had to rush me to A&E once. I think that's normal. That happens to me every, I don't know, say every 2 months or so. And he said to me, you need to stop thinking that is normal because it isn't, Felicity. And then so speaking to him made me realise that, yeah, there is more of a problem there. He said he can't give me the antimicrobials that will kill the bad bacteria because it would just cause a firework in my stomach. So that was a bit disheartening. So I went back to my GP yesterday and said, can this pain be investigated? But he said I need to see my consultant at the hospital. So I've rang the specialist nurse who can get me in with my consultant Mark sooner. But I rang his secretary today and I can't get seen until January, but I'm not here in January, so it'll be February. But I'm praying that when the specialist nurse does ring me back, she'll be able to get me in with them sooner. And I've been writing down when the pain starts. So food goes through your mouth and it goes in your tummy, it stays in your stomach for about an hour, and then it goes to the small intestine and then round to your large intestine. So depending on where my pain is, so it's definitely in my large intestine because I can always enjoy breakfast and I'm not in pain after, but then it's about lunchtime, so when the pain starts to get to me, and then I eat through pain, lunch and tea. And I'm sick of doing it. I'm sick of eating through pain. And so, yeah, so basically if I had the ileostomy bag, the food wouldn't even reach the large intestine. So if I could be guaranteed that the ileostomy bag would take away the pain, then that would be great. But obviously your nervous system plays a role in your digestion, and your digestion starts when your food's here, not even in the mouth. And I've got massive problems with my nervous system, so there's like, the GP said, you know, there's no guarantees. So I don't know, so I need to speak to my consultant. So when I do speak to him, like, I'll obviously find out more. I don't know if there's, I mean, I've had all the tests done and everything comes back fine, but I can't continue with my life with this like, I've been in absolute agony today, like sharp pains. And I know it's not normal, but I keep referring to it as my normal, but it's not. I just want to be able to eat a meal and not be in pain, and just, like, now I'm like back to square one. Like, do I have the ileostomy bag fitted? I don't know, because that'll come with its own set of positives and negatives. But then if I have the bag fitted, I'm still in this pain. Like, my GP said he probably wouldn't, if you did get a bag, he wouldn't remove my whole bowel. He would, like, I would be able to have a reversal. Then that's not what I want to be doing. That's 2 surgeries. I just don't know. But however, I can't see my future being on this irrigation system. It's horrible. When I'm in Manchester Airport, when I go away in January, because I'm in the airport in the morning, I'm gonna have to do the irrigation system in the airport, which is already traumatizing me. But I'm gonna get like this thing. It's like you wear a band, so it's like for people with invisible illness, so I can use the disabled toilet. And some airports have got like a private area where like people with invisible illness can go, because it takes about 45 minutes, even longer than that sometimes. So I'll have to be in the toilet, so I don't want to have to like come out the disabled toilet and for someone to question me why I was in there, so I can wear this thing. It's just a shame. I mean, I've been to the airport loads of times, but generally it's not in the morning where I need to do the irrigation system. But yeah, oh God, cry over. But yeah, so my head's a bit battered again at the minute. I just don't know what to do for the best. I just want someone to tell me that my future will be okay and the pain will go. So I don't know. Anyone watching this who's got normal digestion or doesn't struggle with digestion or going to the toilet, be grateful for it, because it's traumatizing. Like, as soon as I wake up, I've got the anxiety because I've got the pain and I never go to the toilet. But now I've got like, is the irrigation system going to work? Because it doesn't always work. It didn't help yesterday. It's definitely a stepping stone. So whatever I decide to do in my future, I couldn't have coped without the irrigation system. So it really is amazing at some points, but I hate, it's horrible. It's a horrible thing to have to do with yourself. Like, it just makes me feel, I wake up and then it's just like, it's horrible, like knowing that I've got to do it. But anyway, sort myself out. But yeah, so it's, what day is it today? It's Tuesday today. It's a minging day. It's been raining and horrible all day. But I'm going to probably post this towards the weekend. And yeah, so that's just an update on my life. I thank you for those who watched the Ibiza vlogs. And I had loads of lovely comments on Facebook. Oh, and my article in the Metro is live now. I will put a link in the description box. And I had a few emails actually from the photographer and someone else saying that basically the Metro do once a month they do a story on someone with invisible illness. The photographer said that normally they only use 1 picture and the story's quite short, whereas mine was really quite long and they used a lot of pictures. He said, so you must have, I don't know, maybe is an impression the right word? I don't know. But yeah, I was really pleased with it. There was 2 mistakes. Like, I get nerve pain in my back, not my legs, and I was actually seconds away from death, not hours. But the woman emailed me and checked to see if it, like, was I happy with it, and I did say, so she's amended it now. But they did, like, from the small bits of my life that I told her, the way she's put the story together is really, really impressive. So I'm very, very proud of it, I must say. So if you haven't read it, Like I said, I'll put the link in the description, so please check it out. But yes, so I will post next week. I'll get back on track now with me videos, because I do enjoy it. And I will see you all then, and please give my channel a thumbs up and subscribe, and any questions feel free, or any advice please feel free to message me or stick it in the box below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.